Hello and welcome back to another edition of Not a Racist. Yeah, it's your old buddy. So, WEF. What's that sound for? What's it stand for? Well, it stands for a bunch of heartless, rich billionaires who don't care even the slightest bit about you suffering right now. They're doing it on purpose. But the WEF is called the World Economic Forum. And one of their chief spokesmen is Bill Gates. What a fine American person he is. Yeah, just in case you guys don't know, Bill Gates is all about depopulating the earth. So in other words, he wants to wipe out hundreds of millions of people for the better of the earth and for your safety, of course. And of course, Klaus Schwab, you will own nothing and be happy. In other words, they want to own everything there is, all the businesses, all the real estate, all the commercial real estate, everything. And then you just get to sit home and get a little meager check that'll never pay for anything. You'll probably wait in line for food. And if the Green New Deal fails, then we'll all be living in constant blackouts with no clean water to drink. In other words, complete third world country. That's what they want. So if if the United States, if it's an if, were to turn into a third world country, this is an example. Do you think the price of real estate would be cheap? Yeah, I think it would be. You think everything would be cheap? Yeah, because it would be all closed down. So that's what they can do. They go in there and they take their billions of dollars and they buy out everything. And then they own everything. And once they own everything and you're suffering and living in poverty, then you'll succumb to their needs. And that's what they want. That's what they've always wanted. Power and control. And all they have to do is kill the oil and gas industry, and that's all it takes. And what were the infamous words of Joe Biden? You're damn right we're going to do away with the oil and gas industry. He even told a girl on the crowd there, look at my eyes, and I promise you I will destroy the oil and gas industry. So what has happened in other countries where they've destroyed the oil and gas industry? Yeah, they all live in poverty now. And that's what they want. They want you to live in poverty. So if they destroy the economy, then they can buy up everything with their billions and become trillionaires. And who knows what else is going on. But that's basically the gist of it. So here's a couple smart guys talking. Oh. Hold on one second, folks. All right. And boom.
What they want to do is they want to oppress the people they don't invite to Davos. And then they're using climate change and income inequality to arouse their worst sentiments and get them to vote for Democrats and liberals.
Oh, wait, let's listen to that one more time. What did he say?
Made. It's just really cold and hard, and the facts suggest that they don't really care about those issues. They're just using them as cudgels to gain political power. So what they want to do is they want to oppress the people they don't invite to Davos, and then they're using climate change and income inequality to arouse their worst sentiments and get them to vote for Democrats and liberals all around the world as well.
Right. So climate change and income inequality. They know those things are. They know that that's really important to a lot of people, and that's what they do. That's how it's all for your safety and for the protection of democracy. No, it's not. It's all for to gain as much power as possible. Because they know if they don't cheat, they'll never win an election. So the United States has, if they went to zero emissions, which would cost us trillions of dollars, and if we went to zero emissions in the United States, it'd make less than a 1% overall change in the world climate, because China and India and all these other countries, they won't get on board with it. And as soon as China sees us going that route, they'll put trillions into their military. And next thing you know, their military will be twice the size of our military, and they'll do what they've always wanted to do, take over our country and turn us into a third world country with a bunch of free, cheap slave labor, just like down in China. That's what they want to do to us, folks. You just don't get it. You think that you're going to just live your little pronoun lifestyle. You think that China doesn't see us talking about pronouns, being forced to talk to people with their preferred pronouns. I still can't believe Kamala Harris has a preferred pronoun. The vice president, basically one step away from the president, is talking about preferred pronouns. She's not talking about high gas prices. She's not talking about high inflation. She's not talking about unsecured borders, who she's a border czar of, and her one comment to the tragedy of our border. Let's remember that those folks come across with no COVID test, no COVID vaccine, but everybody else has to have a COVID test and a COVID vaccine to keep their jobs. Her comment to that was, well, I haven't been to Europe yet either. And then she laughs. So while we're struggling to survive and pay the high food prices and high gas prices that was caused by their admission, Carmela says, I haven't been to Europe yet. And she thinks it's funny. She's the only one that laughs at her jokes because everybody else is suffering. See, when you have millions of dollars in the bank, it doesn't really hurt you when gas is $5 a gallon. So under Trump, gas, when he left office, was $1.70 a gallon in my area. And now it's like $4.70. So it's like tripled. And that's what also causes all the food prices to go up. And then on top of that, they open up the border, which, you know, I mean, if you're pro-open border, then you don't understand how it is to live in a country that's the most powerful country in the world. We're the most powerful country in the world. We have an open border so all our enemies can sneak in. And oh yeah, did we mention we left $85 billion to the Taliban, who hates America and wants to kill us all? And our borders are wide open. How does that make sense, folks? How does it not make sense to keep the XL pipeline open? And then when we have the net exports, we can sell that off to other countries and make money off of it. And when you burn natural gas, it's way better for the environment than burning coal, which we're doing now. It just, none of it makes any sense. So, if you're one of those Black Lives Matters people who don't understand jack shit about life, who think thousands and thousands of blacks are being killed by white police officers, and then in the year George Floyd died or was murdered by that horrible police officer, I think 18 blacks were killed by white police officers, and it wasn't 18,000 or 180,000 or 18 million. It was 18 total. And out of those 18, all of them were committing felonies, including George Floyd, who was on meth, fentanyl, trying to pass a counterfeit $100 bill and then resisted arrest. If you want to not get arrested, stop breaking the law, asshole! Like on Liar Liar, Jim Carrey, who I can't stand anymore because he is a far left liberal pussy. Anyhow, I think I've rambled on enough. I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. The bottom line is, the World Economic Forum is full of a bunch of rich billionaires who don't give a fuck about you. You know what they think of you? You're useless eaters. Those are their words. You're useless eaters. You're polluters of the environment. I am Klaus Schwab. I am here to bring in the new industrial revolution. And it is for your safety. No, it's not. It's for him making billions of dollars. And on that fine note, we'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, because this video is going to take about 4 hours to upload. Even though I love YouTube and I love their platform and everything, yeah, they're a bunch of communists. All right. Catch you on the next one, folks. Hey, feel free to comment down below. And, yeah, not a racist. Catch you on the next one.